Hello, everybody. It is I, one eggy boy, joined by 3 other eggy boys. But today, on crossing the streams over at twitch.tv/LettyReadyRun, we may transcend to eggy men. Egg men, if you will.
My bones are hollow and my nose is filled with ferromagnetic fluid.
I have a beak.
I can feel my feathers coming in already.
Friendly reminder that we couldn't do this, as in, waste your time and make egg joke, bird joke, without support over at the Patreon, patreon.com/LettyReadyRun. It's because of all of you that this has happened. Manage that amount of blame in some way, shape, or form that allows you to survive by the end of the day. We are playing a game called Wingspan, aka Bird Game, which we have played on Crossing the Streams before with this exact clutch of players. Egg joke. And I believe it was played before in physical copy, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
On AFK?
Yeah,
Originally, yes.
that was one of the last things we played, I think, before the lockdown.
And now we're back at it again. Some updates have been made. There was a new expansion for Wingspan that came out in the physical copy. The last time we played, it was my first time playing, and I thought it would be a cool thing to get some bird games. And then there's an expansion, which is another bird game. Mm-hmm. And then recently, there's a new expansion that came out, another bird game. And I think that all these bird games may have been featured in this bird game.
Well, there's a kookaburra.
I believe... No, that's... it's not a... Never mind, this joke sucks. I was Chupacabra. Anyways, we're playing Bird Game. I think Bird Game has update with new bird. If not, old Bird Game also good. We have, I believe, a game going. Is that correct? Yes. Is that a thing that we have?
I'm in a game with just me and you, Wheeler, it looks like from my screen. But
Yeah, same here.
Now I see 4 players.
There we go.
Hooray!
So we have 4 players. It says round 1 of 4, 8 turns left. Sound right?
Yep.
Great.
Probably.
For those of you that aren't familiar with this game, it's relatively easy to understand. We are either birds or we are some kind of bird god controlling the fates of birds. It's a deck building game. We want birds to lay eggs. Eggs are good. Birds also have points attached to them for how cool of a bird they are. And birds can only live in certain spots. Some birds like water. Some birds like water and grass. Some birds like water, grass, and tree. That's really it. I mean, it's basically you just play the birds in the right spot. You make them lay some eggs. And then I think you eat the eggs.
You just watch it all pop off.
Some bird fly and some bird no fly, but all bird good bird.
I've yet to see a bad bird.
No bad bird.
Yeah, you draw cards, you get bird points, you have food as resources, because you got to buy these birds off, you got to bribe the birds. And you can do that by various things that birds eat. Red orb, Pisces, whatever this is. Large rat.
Yeah.
And the weed leaf. And all of these... help fuel the bird and help fuel your bird god goal. And you take bird turns and you make bird things. That's basically it. There are also other features in the game that I don't really understand. I mean, I understand, but it's not as relevant as you'd think. There's additional points that you can get throughout the game.
Bird facts everywhere.
Yeah.
That's honestly the largest driving point of this game is how wonderful it is. It sounds good. It feels good. It's wholesome. It honestly, it feels like a not bad Martha Stewart living, but without the whole, like prison.
Martha Stewart living, but with cloacas.
And with with more cloacas, we should really specify. In the top right corner, you will see a couple of knobs that say like, "Hey, for round 1, you need to get a bunch of eggs and trees. You get more points for that. Round 2, you just need a lot of birds. Round 3, you need a bull bird with egg. And then round 4, you need stick bird with egg. Because, of course, birds lay in different places. We all know this. And at the beginning, you choose some amount of bird and food. And you get to mix it up.
Are we all ready to mix it up?
Are we ready to bird mix?
Oh, heck yeah.
I like to mix the bird.
If you're at home and you're like, what the hell are they talking about? That was not helpful. First off, thanks for coming. And secondly, I don't blame you.
It's not going to get any better.
I literally jumped into this game knowing that you just collected birds, and that was enough. Most of it kind of follows very like intuitive deck building and just if you have played game before.
Yeah. A lot of it really does come down to reading the bird explains the bird.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good button.
Yep.
Yeah. Do I want more bird? I kind of want more bird. So yeah, at the beginning you get to pick up to 5 different birds to start with, and food or resources to start with. And then you get bonus cards. Bonus cards give you bonuses depending on what kind of birds you want to focus on. And the bonuses are kind of hilarious because some of them are just like, hey, if you have really large birds, you get more points. If you have small birds, you get more points also, and it depends. That's it. This game really looks to push out the huge gatekeeping issue within the bird watching community.
Yeah.
I forgot what birds I picked. Hold on.
I've said birds so many times it's not doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
It's just a sound now.
Yeah, I think I might be hallucinating all of this.
Yeah, because like in between game sessions here, I believe it is you, Wheeler, who's kind of had a bit of a moorbird fascination with this game. You've brought it up a couple times during schedule planning of wanting to play it again.
But now I was thinking about this early, is that I played against other human beings and against a lot of very difficult AI, and I swear to God that robot bird cheats.
Yeah.
But I'm tired of your shit, robot bird.
But like, there's always that thing where you're like, okay, I'm ready. Like, I've played against a lot of people. I feel pretty confident in knowing what I can do and doing bird things. But then I was like, oh my God, what if I've just been garbage? What if I've been playing against other robot birds posing as humans? And that's okay, because this bird game's good no matter what. You know, no matter who, it doesn't matter who wins or loses. It matters.
You get to look at birds.
Yeah, it matters how many birds you save, because if you the birds that don't get used, they get actually. You know what? This joke's way too dark. I'm not going to do it on the bird stream.
I'll save you then, Wheeler, because to be honest, like the only thing better than being able to look at birds is touch birds, and you're so close with this game.
You can touch a bird.
You can totally. You should ask the bird first, but you can totally touch a bird.
That's wild. I believe we're in the, and for those at home, they're like, "What's the pacing on this sort of thing?" It's like, well, we take bird turns. It's pretty laid back. Sometimes it gets intense when we all know what birds we're looking to get. Also, I want somebody to count how many times we say the word bird at the end of this.
No.
If I get an accurate, no. If I get an accurate count, I will mail you a live bird.
Which you can also do.
Yeah, and but I get to pick what kind of bird it is.
I'm hoping for a hand-tamed finch.
I hope that you send a live bird that can travel safely in the mail.
Well, the finch is a great option because that's just a nice bubble mailer bird right there. You don't have to. Postage in Canada is not cheap. So hey, I'll take whatever cuts I can get.
Don't cut your birds, kids.
But yeah, I spent after we played this on stream, I spent a solid month almost where my morning routine was I would get up earlier. I would set aside an extra hour in the day to just get up, have coffee, and play bird game.
You just get up, pinch out a couple eggs, you know.
Pinch.
I knew you were smitten with this game when last we played it, but I didn't realize how deep the love affair
It's just
went.
really nice.
Yeah, it is
Everything
a really
about it
nice
is
place.
great. Like, there are things people are like, oh, it just makes you feel good, and it's just a wholesome thing. And usually they're lying, or they're wrong. But for Bird Game, like, I mean, you gotta hate. If you don't hate birds, I mean, if you hate birds, this probably isn't the game for you.
I think you can hate birds and still like this game. Even the soundtrack and the art are a big part of it too. And
Yeah, well,
like there's not even a bird on my screen right now. I don't even see any birds.
Okay, now I gotta choose a bonus card.
I guess you could maybe like the same way there are a bunch of old 90-year-old men in Florida that just like hate chess, but they still play chess.
Yeah, because they want to show up to the park and see.
And
their
they just
other
want to complain.
Chess buddies. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They want to be out being seen. Okay. We're doing things.
It's not about playing it. It's about being seen. I need people to know that I've been bird gaming.
Yeah. Bird gaming is important. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be important later.
I'm still like reacquainting myself with the controls here.
I tried this with an Xbox controller, and it felt like sin. Like it felt like I was doing something wrong, and I would be embarrassed if somebody I don't know why. Maybe it was because it was an Xbox controller, and it wasn't a Halo game. It was a very quaint bird game. Like it was just like, yes.
I'm not shooting heads.
Would have been nice to have the Xbox team consult the birdwatching community on controller design, just to make sure they're getting it right.
Yeah.
I feel like the
Yes,
rest
Paul?
of the birds in this are going to be kind of giving the side eye to the badger that's showing them to.
Wait, hold on.
It's like
Yeah, who brought this badger?
Who thought we were
he's
playing
cool.
Root?
He's cool.
I mean, I rather the badger. There's literal people in this game. Like the icons you can choose. It never used to be that. It used to be only birds and a badger. Which I don't understand. Like, is the human sitting down and playing a game with a bunch of birds? Because that sounds. I mean, that's that's a little preposterous, don't you think?
They can't even lay eggs.
I've
Well,
only seen that on TikTok.
If you put your mind to so we're looking to help just kind of lead people through what a basic turn looks like too. There are 3 different areas, right? You got the trees for tree birds. You got the plains for plains birds. Birds aren't planes. Don't listen to any Superman jargon you've heard. And then here are water birds. I can these birds can go in the trees and the plains, or the trees and the plains. And I need to have the right amount of bird feed to feed these birds. That's it. And in the trees you can get eggs, or sorry, not eggs. In the trees you get food. In the grass and the plains you lay eggs, and in the water you draw cards. So
To get more birds.
to get more boards, of course.
More boards.
Oh, my favorite band, Boyds of Canada. I'm going to try and get food first.
Thankfully, unlike domesticated birds, you only have to feed these birds once.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? You have to feed your birds more than once?
Well, I mean,
Oh.
it depends on what your expiration date on them is.
Wheeler's gotta hang up this call and go run and check on his bird farm.
I gotta go check on that apartment that I rent out to a bunch of birds.
God. I hope they can eat wallpaper.
Again, I've seen a lot of things on TikTok that support that hypothesis.
Fair enough.
Your For You page must be wild, Ian.
I like to keep the algorithm guessing.
There are many sides of TikTok, and all of them all of the scariest ones are on Ian's FYP. Yeah. Oh,
Not
Maybe.
in game, I don't think.
it's your turn right now, right?
Yeah,
Ian?
yeah. I'll
Okay,
continue
I'll-
to play game and.
Okay, I'll try to change my color. In the game? In settings, maybe?
I think it's. I don't know if you can.
I don't know if I can either.
All right, that's fine.
Blue for badger.
If anybody knows how I can change my color, DM me.
I mean, I know how you can if you leave the game, but
Blue for
we
badger.
it's a
don't-
and
pretty
blue
bad way
for
to win over you.
Bluffin.
Puffin. Yeah.
Ian is bluffing with his puffing.
Good, good bird joke, bird streamer.
Yeah, just I should get a tan. That's thank you, Dog of Myth. That's a great idea. I would love to actually. Just remember, the badger in the game has glasses, and I have glasses. Piece of cake.
Wait a minute.
You're the only one with glasses.
How could you possibly get confused? Just think Nelson has glasses. Badger has glasses. Easy.
I
And I'm
mean,
a literal owl, so, you know.
Nelson is the creator of the old internet flash animation of badger, 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 badger. Correct?
I wish.
You
I
only
don't even-
contributed the mushroom.
I only, yeah,
part?
exactly. I'm the one who came up with mushroom.
I didn't even get full credit.
No.
Hey, roll
that's
it in that Weeble money.
right. Yeah.
Yet the creator was a real snake about giving him full credit.
It's a snake. I like the term weeble money. I don't want to be rich. I want weeble money.
I think I actually saw a thing, like somebody reposted a tweet that he made a eulogy to Flash.
Oh, Weeble did?
Yeah, yeah.
I assume they have there's an actual name behind it, not actually Weeble. I think it's, well, maybe it's their first name. It could be Weeble Knievel.
John Weeble.
The first thing I did when I got Weeble rich, I bought albino black sheep.
Yeah. And
oh.
they founded the band Foster the Weeble.
Yeah, you've heard of the black-eyed weebles, right? They got more than a couple important club hits.
This is all very upsetting. I played
Well,
a large bird.
How large, though? I played a 91 centimeter bird, bud.
Ooh, that is significant.
91? Are
I'm
you sure
afraid
that's not
so.
just two birds stuck
don't-
together?
I think I have that kind of.
I've got a 132 centimeter bird in my hand. Watch out.
Is there a bird equivalent of a rat king?
Um,
I actually
That's
think that would be a
hope
flock
not.
of starlings, wouldn't it?
I said
Yeah,
that out
they're
loud.
like
I
that,
didn't want to
aren't
say that out loud.
Aw. I saw an amazing TikTok of a flock of starlings doing their thing. What's it called? Like, they fly around and make shapes? There's a name for it.
Yeah.
Birding, right? It's birding.
yeah.
When they bird a lot.
You mean the thing that they do on like
murmurating.
Canada
Yeah,
Today?
that's right. No, that's not a flock of starlings. That's the snowbirds.
Oh, a different type of bird.
You're so close.
Murmuration?
Yeah. Murmuration's the name of just like when the birds fly in a formation together, like the snowbirds on Canada Day. Wheeler, you got it. And they just, from a distance, you can see they're forming different weird patterns. And sometimes they like appear to, do recognizable shapes.
Yeah, they look like a swarm of bugs, except far away.
Yeah.
Right?
Swarm of
Turns-
bugs, but far away? Color me sold.
It turns out we all look like a swarm of bugs from far enough away, though, right?
Aren't we all just bugs
Okay.
to something?
Exactly. All right. We want to get down here.
What is the prefix murmur? What's the etymology behind that?
Oh, right. I think it's like making sounds.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what it means.
when you're murmuring, it's kind of like jumbled up and like not necessarily distinct.
It's probably like the sounds a baby makes. It murmurs.
I don't know. The etymology behind murmuring has origins tracing back to as far as Robert Munch for Mortimer the Murmurer, or whatever the... Is that his name?
James and the Giant Flock of Starlings.
James and the Giant Hole to Fall Into. It's from the Latin murmur, meaning murmur. That is the least helpful thing I've read all day.
It's like a cuttlefish. The cuddle part of the name meaning cuttlefish.
Helpful.
Yeah.
Cuttlefish just means what?
Cuttlefish fish, pretty much.
Oh, it just means cuttlefish fish.
The etymology of the cuddle part of the name cuttlefish is it means cuttlefish. Yeah.
I'm just gonna lay some eggs.
Cuttlefish bones, often used by birds to grind down their beaks.
They have bones?
Whatever
cuttlefish?
those things are.
Birds have bones.
Very light ones.
Cuttlefish bones used by birds to make homemade jewelry and crafting to help provide additional income during quarantine.
Yeah.
I thought I had a better bird pun for Etsy, and I don't. So they sell them on Bird Etsy.
In the territory of Wales, birds will often during the holiday season parade around a cuttlefish decorated with ribbons and such to scare children and to spread joy.
But don't worry, rest of the UK. The birds know where the border is around Wales. Oh, the Kraken 19 with Nest C. There you go. Ooh, Fastlane 250 with Egretzi. That's not bad either.
Egretzi.
I like Nest C.
Egretzi.
I guess just Nesty would be fine. Sounds a little bit too much like
How about
Nesty,
Etseed? Etseed.
Etseed.
I mean, I think
Etseed's
that's
a good one,
already
too.
a different thing. Don't Google that, by the way.
Yeah.
That'll be awful.
Yeah.
Birds eat seeds, right?
Only the naughty
Among other
ones.
things.
Those are baby trees they're trying to eat. And if they just wait, they'd have a whole tree that provides, more seeds. And then if they wait...
We've said a lot of horse shit tonight, but there's something comforting about the fact that there are going to be people in the audience where their favorite lure stream will just be us just lying about birds for 3 hours.
Yeah, I imagine some of our viewers are getting the best nap they've had all year right now.
Yeah, my favorite bird stream? Oh, it's when they just make up shit throughout the entire time.
LRR, not close.
Yeah, I mean, well, with a game like this too, like it's not exactly a fast. Well, there are what are they called? Cutscenes, like timed events.
Oh, QTEs.
ATEs.
QTE.
Remember the basics of Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, between rounds, it kind of turns into a bullet hell with a bunch of timed cutscenes. But until then,
Yeah. It's swooping season in between turns.
I like the term QuickTime event, but that's generally just because I'm an old Mac boy.
because it keeps trying to tell you to update it.
I've never had that problem.
Amen to that.
I used to be a QuickTime VR technician. So, a QuickTime event is like something where you go out and make money and do work, not push a button. God, wait a minute. Were they just trying to get us ready for the future of George Jetson's lifestyle?
So hold on. You hate the term QuickTime event because the current usage of that is something that's fun, that people play in a game for fun, and you're upset because it reminds you of work?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, amen to that.
I mean, Flash could be the same. That's also something that people do for work.
Yeah.
It's true. I do.
I have my problems with that for other reasons.
You telling me I've been trying to coordinate flash mobs for years now, and every time I do, I just get a bunch of like cartoonists showing up, talking about what kind of thing they. This joke sucks.
With guns, you need to get the guns in there too.
Yeah, I don't know. Mario with guns. That's all they're arguing about. Actual bird feeder fact, though. Now that we have the bird, that we've spent some time near the bird feeder where we've had to re-roll. If you go to the bird feeder, and there's one piece of food left, or if all the food in the feeder is of the same type, you could just re-roll, and you just get fresh food.
Gotta love fresh food.
Yeah, I guess it's got to be the flicker.
Who doesn't love fresh food?
Oh, it's got to be the flicker.
Yeah.
Lay eggs, bird. Oh, that's right. You can lay 2 eggs on one bird.
You can lay more than 2 eggs depending on the bird.
Some
Yeah,
birds
it
can have,
tells you how many eggs you can have. Yeah.
some birds can have 5 eggs in them, and they're tiny. Not the birds. The eggs are. That's the worst part. This is a little known fact, but all eggs are exactly the same size. The whole like large egg, extra large egg at the supermarket, it's all a scam. That's just what Big Egg is trying to sell you. But all eggs are the exact same size, just a little bit smaller than a baseball.
Yeah,
It's all in
except for Big Egg. Big Egg is the only Big Egg.
Yeah, Big Egg is large. Yeah, Big Egg is very large.
It's all in how you approach it. The size not the size, the speed and angle.
That's the worst part about eggs is that a lot of the times when you're approaching it, it's always the same. Eggs truly have some of the best defensive maneuvers.
Well, and then that's where the French term "ouf" comes from. This is the difficulty in trying to manage these different sized eggs when they all look the same but might feel different.
Yeah, it's like a worker coming up. Farmer comes up to just an egg in the field, and they're trying to see how they're going to approach it, and they just go like, oof, oof. I'm not going to scream in French. Yet.
Yet.
Play another large bird. Also, I should have bird facts on. I don't. But I'm gonna go into my settings and make sure the bird facts are on for everything.
So you can receive low resolution black and white transmissions from other birds
Yeah.
over the telephone wires. Okay, cool.
No, sorry. It's just how I pronounce bird FAQs. Yeah, it's just every time you play a bird, it gets into an argument with you about what the best way to speedrun Ocarina of Time is.
Sorry, I really, really want to get a government grant to travel to Japan to teach crows to break into people's houses and send faxes.
What? Which government? There's
got
got to be one of them that'll take you up on it.
I mean, depending on geopolitical relations, it could be a certain number of governments. I was just thinking for an art grant, not an espionage grant.
Oh.
I wonder if you could train like a lyrebird or a mockingbird or one of the birds that are very good at imitation. If you could train one to do a modem handshake noise,
Oh, definitely. Wow.
that would actually be accepted by another modem.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
great.
says that, the future wars will be fought, by drones or on different mediums, but nobody really understands that it's just going to be fought over birds. Bird-related espionage, bird-related sabotage.
Is that sabotaging birds or birds doing the sabotage?
Oh, well, here's the thing. I mean, first it's all these birds doing the sabotaging, then you need counter-bird measures. So then you have to find birds that sabotage other birds, which actually is pretty easy. There are a lot of birds where their whole existence is just about, hey, mind if I eat your eggs and then poop my own in your nest?
Yeah.
Bird-on-bird violence is rife.
Oh, there's a lot.
Wait.
You should see the territorial fights just outside of my office window between the flock of about 4 hummingbirds and this group of wrens. The hummingbirds do not like anything being in their territory.
It's a real Wren's Fair.
Whoa.
There you go.
What?
It was there. I had to take it.
All right.
You know.
That's.
I appreciate the bird watcher who looked at that yellow bird and decided to call it the blue-winged warbler. Like, the blue wings are sort of vaguely bluish wings, are not the, like, noticeable part of that bird.
Yeah.
What's the defining feature? Oh, clearly the blue wings. Yes.
Most birds, there's that old Simpsons joke of like, oh, you call these bullfrogs? I'd call them chaswazzlers and stuff like that. And everybody laughs and they're mean to Australians, and that's okay. But what they really miss on is that that's a real thing, and that's just literally every bird. None of these make sense.
Yeah.
And we just have to sit there and act like everything's normal.
The bloody lawyer bird. Clearly, if any bird is a lawyer bird, it's either the secretary bird or the shoebill.
It's just that bird. There's just Anna's hummingbird there. It's not even like make any effort. That's just I don't know. It's just
Wheeler, did you just meta my line about how I've said bird so many times already today that doesn't mean anything? You're like, well, get this, Nelson. All of the names of all the birds also don't mean anything at all.
No, this is just literally the only joke I have, and I just use it for everything. That's I'm not trying to encroach on your bird-related bird territory. Who am
truce.
I?
Well, you're the non-Fraser one, remember?
No,
Daphne.
no, I'm in the trees, not the Fraser.
Ooh.
Gain 1 from a bird feeder? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Who's got... Oh, I have a bird with an ability. I usually don't look at these birds. Gain 1 for the bird feeder if available. Oh, and cache it. Well, I can't cache it. I mean, I can. I can and I will.
like the animation on the acorn woodpecker. Looks like he just perpetually has a bit of food stuck in his craw.
It's the ultimate torture. He just feels like he's choking constantly.
That one. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
If you think that was the Frasier portion of this episode, of this stream, we haven't even gotten to the cranes.
What did the killdeer do in order to be named that?
A kill
Tax
deer?
evasion. They did tax evasion.
Is that a... Yeah, exactly.
There's just a
Well,
bird
I mean-
called the killdeer.
They did a lot of things, but tax evasion's how they nailed them.
Hey, free food from the food hole. Gib.
You're welcome, everyone. Now let me win the game.
The thing that interests me most about Anna's hummingbird is that I thought that the Queen of England was the only person who was able to own an entire species.
The swans?
Yeah. No, apparently there's this Anna somewhere who now just owns a hummingbird. Lineage.
It's a common misconception, is that that hummingbird was actually discovered at the exact same time as another bird. They said, "Oh, look, it's a woodpecker eating acorns. I'll call it the acorn woodpecker." And they're like, "Got it." They're like, "Oh, and a hummingbird." And they go, "And a
God.
hummingbird." That's what you take umbrage with?
I mean, it's good. I
Oh,
appreciate
hey,
it.
you don't have to lie to me.
I'm sorry, but when someone other than me makes a pun, I just, I'm learning. It's a learning situation for me.
You just needed to pay some beak service.
Do this. Respond to my commands. Okay, let's just get some.
Having trouble, Ian?
Yeah. There we go.
Too many birds, not enough branch.
Ooh, I got a better hummingbird joke actually.
Boom.
I don't believe
Wait,
you.
no, hold on. This is literally the exact same joke I made, just different context.
See?
Well, they thought it had similar characteristics to a bird that is more so seen around the holiday season. They found that it had the same plumage as the Anna partridge in a pear tree.
That one's a bit of a stretch, I'm gonna say.
I want to die. That was horrible. This is a
Relatable.
level of embarrassment that I didn't think would come on the bird stream.
It seems like you are more into birds here than Ian is.
Uh-oh.
Well, Ian's
Like-
the Frasier guy. I'm the bird.
Yeah,
For the purposes of this stream.
for the purposes of the stream.
Yeah.
Does that make me the anime expert?
Yeah.
That's what they're called, right?
Oh, absolutely. We call them houses.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And I'm the gay one.
Just for
But
the stream?
For the
Right,
purpose
you
of the
are,
stream.
Matt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yes, Ian, just for this stream.
Just this stream.
That's a great egret. Shame
Don't
they had
regret that.
to kill her off.
Okay.
Love it. Love it.
Kill deer. When activated, kill a deer.
I'm just gonna watch that fish crow forever.
Yeah, the fish crow is a powerful crow.
Fish crow? Who's got a fish crow?
I do. It was the first bird I played in the forest.
Oh, wait. You played a fish crow in the forest?
Well, that's where you get extra points this round.
What the hell is it? What is it going to eat?
Crow.
Like worms,
I
like
guess-
whatever it can.
Swan does taste like fish.
I mean, they're omnivores according to the back of the card. So
What?
maybe
No, they're-
just seeds.
It's pronounced corvid.
Love it. Love it. I see what you did there.
I don't think I'd want to eat swan. I think if somebody gave me the opportunity to eat some swan, I would probably say, no, I'm good, thank you.
I wonder what tastes better, fish crow or crowfish?
Depends on
Probably
how
crow.
fresh it
Yeah,
is.
I
Probably
think
crowfish.
in all of these situations, it's definitely all in the preparation.
Important.
Like, you don't want to sushi up a crow. That's just
Oh.
bad form.
God, no.
And of course, that's actually the easiest way to get the worm, regardless of the time of day.
Yeah.
Just get your crow to get it for you.
Ooh, or that.
And when you're drinking buddies with a bird, they always get the worm in the tequila bottle. It's hard to keep them away from it.
Usually a bath too. It's kind of embarrassing for both of us.
If I recall, it's not just the monarchy in the UK that can eat swans. It's either Oxford or Cambridge. I'm going to get people on both at both schools mad at me.
Perfect.
They might drop their monocle on the floor in shock.
You're going to lose your status in the Royal Society.
Oh God. Guess I have to murder another monarch.
They're going to get so mad they're going to slam their tea mug down on the table, and a tiny amount will spill off the mug onto the table.
Tablecloth? No,
That's right.
They're not
That's
savages.
right. That's right. Then they're going to have to wash those tablecloths eventually.
One of those schools at the graduation ceremony, you can eat swan, and there are other places where they will get like special swan designation. Basically, you need the queen or the royal family to say, "Hey, yeah, you can eat swan," because they all belong to her. I think is the rule.
I'm just imagining a situation where there's a big overpopulation of swans problem, and the royal family is like, well, we just have to start eating more swan. We've got to have it for every meal now.
Oh,
Yep.
swan again?
Can't we
I
let
thought
other
you
people
loved
eat
swan.
it? No.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about the monarchy, right? The second that they bend in any way, shape, or form, that's coming down. I've got a bunch of birds working against them. Ooh.
Oh, that's actually fun. In which case...
My only criticism about Bird Game is that I want to be able to click on the birds that are in the, like, that are currently in the deck, or like that you can draw new birds in that area, the water
Visible
area.
birds.
Yeah, I just want to look at the art. I want larger art of the
Right.
bird. Just let me look at the bird art. I get bird trivia, which is nice.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Well-
that California condor that's in the tray right now, I'm a little intimidated by.
Yeah. You just have to play the bird once to show that you're its friend. And then outside of the game, you can just look it up in the index.
Yeah.
Because you took a selfie with it, right?
Yeah, I really like
These are
the
friends.
idea that, like, somebody, if they want to know more about a bird, they would just, they just boot up Wingspan instead of Google or anything, really.
I want a larger image of this bird. Where will I find it?
How else are you going to be able
Do I
to
have
match
one
the
of those
bird
nests?
based
I
on
don't
their
think I do.
movements?
Oh, right, yeah.
It is kind of fascinating how different this game, the digital version of this game, is in appearance from the board game. You know, most digital board games try to just basically do the board game, but you can click on it. But they've really attempted to make this its own kind of thing, which is quite interesting.
They try to
Having
elevate it.
the different levels and the animated birds and all the different fun stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably a product of them recognizing that not only do, like, people love, like, the artwork is genuinely phenomenal, and you can I mean, I say you can purchase prints of it, but they're always sold out. Basically always sold out, and when they restock, you got like a day max. Even the bad birds, just kidding, there are none. Even the birds that require a more targeted palette towards them will be gone in a day. And they I think they were just like, wait a minute, so people love the artwork of this and they want to buy more of the artwork of this, but it's just birds, right? Like, they're just birds. There's nothing, it's not some fantastical character, although, I mean, some may say that birds have a certain level of majesty and whimsy to them.
Yeah.
And so they were just like, oh, people love the feel of it, right? The ambiance that they get from it. And so they really went hard into that.
So how'd you do? That was the first round that's just finished.
That was round 1 of 4. And so at the end of the round, this is when you get the bonuses handed out for meeting certain qualifications. So for instance, Nelson, you're the Badger, right?
I am the Badger.
Wait, who's the Puffin?
Pelt's the Pelt.
Puffin.
Puffin's
Ian's
over
the
here.
Puffin. Yeah,
So
exactly.
So Ian got 4 bird points. You got a lot of bird points.
Yeah, it was a good time for me because I
Yeah.
managed to get 3 birds down into the forests, which was...
Yeah. So Ian got the most additional points for having the most eggs in trees. Eggs on birds in the grasslands, or the
I think me and Ian tied.
I think
For
you
two
you came in second.
Did I?
I think so. It said Ian was in first, and then second, and then Nelson and I were tied for 0.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, much like, you know, most kind of deck building games, and total bird.
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, we tied for first and second, therefore we both get 2 points each.
Because we both had 2 eggs in the forest. Yeah.
And yeah, like a lot of other deck building games, which again kind of ties into the whole like if you don't get it through our very poor explanation of it, I'm saying our because it kind of spreads the blame. It's you start to pick up like you can look to get a lot of points in any individual round. You can build to try to win as many bonus points from that for every single round. You can look to build for other things. Like there are different resources that you can and strategies you can play to get the most amount of points at the end of it.
I do enjoy every now and then just seeing a word bubble pop up underneath the badger wearing glasses that says, "I've laid eggs."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's worrying.
Also, like, just I've drawn birds. That's nice too. I've just been watching these birds and I've drawn some.
Yeah. The badger's out here doing sketches of birds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, duck building games? I mean, out of all the games where if we called it a duck building one, and if building is spelt B-I-L-L, this is a pretty good dip for that.
We build ducks.
Yeah. Yeah, all the birds in the newest expansion, the Oceania expansion, are staying true to where they are found. They will try to kill you. Every single bird is just like gigantic, and is just like it has the strength to snap human bones. And you're like, oh, good. Or it's tiny.
Perfect,
and
right?
They're just like magpies. What a shitter.
The umbrella cockatoo. I hope you like your fingers.
Magpies. You wouldn't think it. Still can break bones.
Yeah.
They really,
Kia.
they're really strong.
The Kia. Do not leave it alone with your Kia. They're known to pull the molding and antennas off of vehicles. They're highly
and the
intelligent
bird and the bird is called a Kia?
Yeah, Kea. It's a mountainous parrot from New Zealand. I think they might also be the ones that suck sheep blood.
Australia and New Zealand have all kinds of wild birds, though, right? Like they've got those magpies.
They're very
just chase
large.
you down. Yeah. Other smart birds I've run into in Canada, we have ravens up north, and from a distance they look like crows, but if you get close to them, you can kind of tell it's like
They're
they're like
very large.
big smart crows. And they like when I was up there last for a Magic convention, the organizer was telling me it's like they can like come sometimes open car doors. Like you got to kind of watch your stuff around ravens because they'll just like get in. They're better at managing human devices than you would expect.
There was a raven in like Victoria. Like
really?
They're like a newsworthy raven in Victoria. In an area that I'm not going to necessarily disclose so as to not dox myself or my past self, but they are large and they are loud and they're one of those things where like, oh, it's a big crow, but no,
Yeah.
not really. They are, yeah, but in the same way as that, like, oh, this video game boss is just a giant dog. And it's like, yeah, or Clifford is not just a giant dog, There's a lot more
wolf
behind
is a
it.
big dog.
They're just powerful. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what? Why did I go to those two terrible ones?
Any ravens watching this stream, we want you to know that Wheeler doesn't automatically reach for Clifford every time.
Oh, no. The way you said it made it sound like Clifford is like a firearm I keep on me. Honey, get Clifford.
Clifford the big red Glock.
It's a Glock that was a factory error that I spray painted red. Oh, gonna use it till it jams.
Nice.
It was a
So
factory error.
so it's strictly ornamental then, is what you're saying.
Yes, yeah.
They made it like 200% size by mistake.
Yeah. They had big heads enabled, and
They're like, oh, it was marked as inches, not feet on the diagram. I sorry,
Yeah.
missed that one line versus 2 lines.
don't make me get my my 9 meter. You mean millimeter? No.
Nope.
No.
I mean
Drop
meter.
the M. Yeah.
To quickly jump to areas of our expertise elsewhere, it is one of my favorite things about Pat Labor is just the guns for the mechs
yes,
are just large-scaled revolvers.
Yeah. We have
You know, you
some
can just
form of
scale it up, right?
mechanized or weaponized police force. How should we design everything? Oh, you know what we use normally? That, but bigger. Oh, got
Exactly
it.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Can we at least have things in the thighs like RoboCop? Well, okay.
I mean, don't you know thick thighs save lives?
Citizen.
That's just cop propaganda,
Oh
dude.
God!
That's
No. Is Peter Weller on Cameo? Because I'd love to hear him say.
oh, that's very good.
Remember, citizen, thick thighs save lives.
I have to go somewhere. There's a crime against squats being committed.
Oh God.
All thighs are bastards. Yeah. Feels like that sometimes, going up too many stairs.
Yellow-billed cuckoo. My Cassin sparrow looks like I left it out in the sun too long.
The yellow bill is for the customer, right? You keep the white copy.
Exactly. Yeah, if I was gonna go with I don't care how cuckoo they are if they're paying my bill.
Ooh.
Wow.
I'm mad at myself for liking both of those jokes as much as I did. That's that.
All I'm learning is that if we ever do a no laughing challenge here on Loading Ready Run, we're gonna have to be playing some bird game while we do it.
Yeah.
Brings it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've always found that the problem with the no
well,
laughing
the-
challenge, it's just that in the end someone laughs and they have a good time, and I'm like, I want higher stakes.
Yeah, let's do the no laughing no bathroom challenge, where you can't laugh, but also nobody's allowed to piss.
To do the no laughing
Until they laugh.
while drinking a, large amount of pop or something.
While also having some sort of ventriloquist dummy on the other hand, that they have to talk and they're drinking, so it looks like they're not moving their lips. Okay, this is perfect. So we all do different ventriloquist dummy sets. 10 minutes. Nobody can laugh, and you have to be continuously drinking the entire time, and you can't piss yourself.
I mean, this sounds actually like a really good streaming show, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would, yeah, and the deeper I got, the more I realized that I was just spelling out something I've been looking for all these years.
There are definitely too few reality shows involving ventriloquists. Like there could be way
Last
more.
dummy.
I feel like that comment has to be true, and yet at the same time is patently false.
yeah, like maybe we have exactly the right
Right.
amount.
Like, be careful what you wish for here,
We're
Paul and
making
Wheeler.
value judgments here instead of empirical facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's also true.
Value judgments are.
Hold on,
always
wait.
good to make.
This is the best part about Wingspan is sometimes like it drops bird facts, right?
Yeah.
And some of them are quaint. This one was just about how Cassin. It was just like maybe it says on there. Yeah, it says ornithologist John Cassin died from years of handling arsenic preserved birds. but it was in a very soothing tone.
Wow.
The sparrow got
God.
the last laugh.
Hoisted by his own bird dart.
The sparrow was the one slowly upping the arsenic levels.
Yeah, I would have gone with hoisted by his own canard.
Oh.
Millard? Hoisted by his own Millard?
Also good.
Is that the best one? Yeah.
The sparrow was like, "Oh, you should have some more of this bird seed. Come on, eat up."
I was thinking about this earlier today about mallards and about how like mal is the prefix for denoting, bad. Or sick, bad, like bad. That's just let's just say bad.
Maleficent.
Yeah, and so mal and then lard. I mean, I just went with the good old fashioned lard, just fat.
Yeah.
So is this bird just called bad fat? Like why? What is it?
I mean, if that's the case, like rendered duck fat is a quite common ingredient, right?
Yeah, but does it spoil quickly? Like
Oh, well, let me tell you, the duck fat I have in my fridge right now from 2 years back that's still not gone bad is proof that it stays.
Hey, yeah, around my house, it doesn't have time to go bad, if you know what I'm saying.
But bad lard that has gone bad, oh my, you do not want that in your area.
Oh, it stinks.
And maybe the mallard was just a duck that gave bad fat.
Yeah. You don't want that foie gras.
Sounds like the worst children's rhyme I've ever heard. The duck that gave bad fat. Isolated from the rest of its community.
Okay, where do I want to put this one? It's just birds in total, right? Yep, we're going to put you down here.
I always say the best for storing my duck fat, the best storage is what God intended. So I just put a live bird. I just keep it in the bird.
Like
But I keep
Misato. I played a red-tailed hawk. They're very large.
Sorry, in attack mode or defense?
They only have it.
124 centimeters.
Very large.
I heard in 3.0 plus what is it? 3.0 plus 1.0. What's the naming convention for the English? They cut open pen and it's just a bunch of ducks.
Ooh.
It's just a bunch of water. It's just a bunch of watermelons.
Did they get Itano to animate that coming out of him?
Yeah.
Contrails of ducks.
Duck trails.
That's the only conspiracy theory I'll subscribe to. Is I do believe in contrails.
I can tell that you are an ardent believer because you could say it with a straight face.
Yes. Me? Yes.
Joke is chat. Or, sorry, chat is joke, but is there a place in town we can get delivery Peking duck?
There's
I think
probably
you can only
one.
picking up.
What about? Well, like it's COVID times. Everywhere's delivering. So does Ming's have it, or not Ming's? Does Don Me have it? Does
Ming's
Wings
is gone, my dude.
have it? Like, yeah, I know Ming's is gone. Sorry, I was trying to remember the name of them. Yeah.
I just drove by just before this stream. For those not in Victoria, Ming's is a Chinese restaurant that's been closed for the past time I've lived in Victoria, and only just recently has been torn down rather quickly.
And you went by looking for duck, right? That's why you drove by.
Yes, yeah.
I meant
My
Don
partner,
Me's.
You're kidding me. You're all out? Since when? 92?
Sir, this is a Wendy's now.
yeah. My partner
still call
used
it
to call
Mings.
it. Yeah, my partner used to call it G's because the min in the sign burnt out, and the G was the only thing lit up.
Ah,
That place was massive too, right? Like it's a large, expansive space.
Yeah, it's a big parking lot now.
And they just
interesting
use it.
architecture too.
You telling me they paved that paradise and put up a parking lot?
They sure did.
You've got to be kidding me.
If only Joni Mitchell knew how cheap landowners were these days. No, it's just gravel.
Yeah.
Oh, dreaming of a world where I got to mansplain parking lots to Joni Mitchell.
Oh, God!
Oh, how I long.
Quite possibly the most disgusting thing I've heard anyone say.
Yeah, that... I mean, hey, at least I'm probably the only person to have ever said that.
I
Here's
hope
the
so.
thing.
I hope so. I
Because you
guess
said, I'm pretty sure you said it in jest.
Yeah. Ian, you've been on the panelists. They've done questions about food before.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that you have heard some absolutely disgusting but wonderful things on that show.
I mean, the words that I say do make their way back into my ears, yes.
I think it's a different kind of disgusting, though.
Yeah, it's like the French. The gout. It's like a dig gout sting, right? He's enjoying the flavor of the awful things he's saying.
All right, let's grab some huge burbs.
Yeah, they're
I'm
mine now.
Those fish.
I'm taking the bald eagle.
No!
I might take the black vulture.
Oh,
Oh, I can't take the black vulture, though. If I'm going to take the eagle.
Why not? Have you not developed your waterfront property enough to take both?
hey, can
Nope.
somebody take some of these birds? I want to draw better birds. I hate these birds. I really do hate these birds.
I can
Give
take
me a
some
turn,
birds.
I'll do something for you.
Yeah.
Yes, my bald eagle is captured, or rather, my red-tailed hawk has captured a Savannah sparrow.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Sounds like a pop star.
Hunting.
You're kidding me. She just hit number 1. She's already captured?
Coming up next on the Disney Afternoon, it's Savannah Sparrow and the Birds of Paradise.
I have one of those. Yeah.
Appropriate.
Yeah, there we go. That would be it. It would be a young woman from the Midwest, from the American Savannah, who goes off on one of those tall ship schools.
Yeah.
But the ship crashes, and so they have to Swiss Family Robinson create a school because they can't be truant on this desert island.
Actually, you know what? Sorry. I breezed through tall ship school like I knew what you were saying. Like what you said made sense. What do you mean tall ship school?
Like, there's at least one
Tall ship
school
school.
in Canada here that actually just operates on a sailboat, and I think it's for high school students that you can just do a semester on a ship.
Yeah, you learn how to,
Yeah, sail a ship.
sail the ship. That was the verb. Thank you.
You mean
I'm not just gonna say drive a ship on stream, am I? Oh well.
you mean like boating school or sailing school?
No, it's a high school, but it's also an operating sailboat.
Yeah, I think they probably you have a class in rope work and operations and stuff of the sailing boat, but then they probably do a history class at least as well.
I'm gonna
High seas school.
I think you're all lying to me.
The automotive repair facility is not great, though, I gotta say.
Yeah, exactly. Their computer lab leaves something to be desired.
Yeah.
Spotty Wi-Fi.
Yellow-billed cuckoo. Yellow-billed cuckoos lay their eggs in other birds' nests when food is abundant.
Okay.
It would be a different kind. The literature would hit different on a sailboat. Like if you were in English class reading Moby Dick.
Ooh, that Moby. Ooh, that Melville hits differently.
Wait, one of them's called Breaker High? Or is that just
Nice.
a television program about it?
I mean, that was TV program, but they were on a cruise ship, so I think their classes were a bit more normal.
See, I just described Breaker High, except with a shipwreck.
Yeah, it's like
I mean, yeah,
budget breaker high.
No, you mean budget breaking muffler. I got Paul the sigh. Yeah.
There you go.
No,
That's worth the bonus point at the end of the round.
no, actually, the thing that was confusing me there is there's a bird there called the red-shouldered hawk, and I've never had to think about whether birds have shoulders.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, what is their wing attached to?
Wait, do they?
Well, they need to have a socket to stretch the wing out from, right?
Here's the
Isn't that
thing.
basically a shoulder?
Birds have breasts.
Or like when you eat chicken, isn't shoulder part of it? No, maybe not.
Well, I mean, shoulder is like a specific joint or series of joints, right? Like that is not like the human shoulder isn't necessarily going to be one that you can. It doesn't translate well to another animal.
Do birds
Right.
have
Right.
elbows?
They do, yeah.
I like Getter 404 in chat here. Do birds have abs? And tweet. Asking the big questions here.
Do birds have abs?
We know about cloacas, but do they have bums? They've
Wait,
got
now, hold
tail
on.
feathers. But do they need bums?
Well, can they shake their tail feathers?
Right? My fish crow's been shaking it this whole game. Just on and off, cawing at me menacingly, and then just adjusting his tail feather a little bit. Or hers. Possible to tell from here.
I bet that
If
bald
they
eagle.
lift it up far.
That bald eagle is just actually standing on, like, a little stool with a green screen behind him.
Yeah.
Like, he's not actually flying.
Look at the pants on that eagle, though.
Hey, look at the pants on that eagle.
If an eagle would wear pants, how would it wear them?
Oh no! In the most patriotic way, of course. Apparently,
Only
they're
the
very
most patriotic.
stupid, aren't they? Like they're
yeah.
just not
Oh, yeah.
they are not a bright bird, and they are
They are dumb. They have a dumb sound.
As long
Yeah,
as
they
they're just
sound
kind of
awful.
sitting still, looking majestic, they're great. But yeah, as soon as they, do stuff.
yeah, they're not like they're just not. I mean, I'm not going to say they're all good birds, but they're not great at being a bird.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Some
Like,
of my
that's the
favorite
thing?
birds. Some of my favorite birds are the ones that have the least hand-eye coordination. Cakes are wonderful, and they just spend most of their time flopping around on their backs.
All right,
they
I
have-
need. Go ahead. Well, I just need to be a dumb bird myself here and ask an in-game question. How do
Okay.
we activate the abilities of the birds?
You have to activate that row.
You're activating the area, not necessarily the bird, and then all
So,
of the
okay.
birds in that area get activated.
So if I have a bird that I want to activate that's in the forest, do I just gain food from the bird feeder to activate
You have
them?
to collect
Yeah.
food. Yeah.
You have to use that area.
Oh,
Okay, I tried
and
to
then
do
it
that
goes
last
right
year.
to
But...
left.
Okay, okay. All right, maybe I just need to. Maybe I need to click better.
It's okay. You got 23 hours left.
It's true.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I forgot that I could steal fish from the food pile.
You gotta watch the game.
Reading the
All right.
bird explains the bird.
You have
Okay.
your head in the sky.
We
Just
wanna do
thinking
this.
about birds too much.
Okay. It doesn't really matter which food we get. Let's do this one. We get 2 foods now for some reason. That's cool. Okay, that's great. Now we want to activate our birds. So we
You'll
click
just
on
keep
their
doing
bird.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Do we click this or yeah, we click this? Oh, now we get the chance. Okay. Look at this.
Yeah, you just click the deck.
Take a
Oh,
chance.
Dark-eyed Junko.
Yay. Okay. And then here maybe
Or is it
Sorry,
Junko?
Was that from One Piece?
eggs left. Of your other birds. Okay. Okay.
Chimney Swift. Chimney Swift is just like a sausage.
Well, you know what? I
with
got the one I
wings.
want though, so I don't even need to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I always think it just looks like a cigar.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it
got
looks
a
like
head.
it look. It's the kind of thing that a cartoon would show like Winston Churchill
let's get this
dreaming
one.
of or whatever. Like just a bunch of cigars with like little angelic wings.
Here we go.
Ooh, common grackle.
Yeah, we're gonna lay down some common grackle. here.
Come on, grackle.
Well, next turn. I
Crackle.
think I'm done now, right? Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
Snap, grackle, pop.
I've also got this double-crested cormorant down in the marshlands. I can't wait to just get some fishing on.
Apparently, crows don't like being around grackles, and I don't blame them. But
What? What's wrong with grackles?
Now, I'm not here to make a judgment call.
I never followed up on it, but I always wondered why there were no crows around the Costco parking lot in Langford around town here, and they just apparently Maki Naro on Twitter is in the process of trying to befriend the crows in his backyard, and he was having problems with grackles to begin with, and the crows just didn't want to come around when the grackles were there.
They just don't have the right vibe, right?
God, that was such. That's one of those things where you understand every word, but it still just sounds like a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ian. Right, Ian?
Oh yeah, no comedic misconceptions, misstatements. I'm sorry. Though every word that I said was true in the sense that they were things that I experienced.
I feel like you can't say the word grackle in a sentence without people being like, "What? Well, is this person trying to
yeah.
fool me?" Like, I don't know that I wish to believe anything around the word grackle.
It feels like it should be a brownie topping or content.
Or like bad, like a villain from a cartoon, like a bad person in a cartoon.
It,
The
it does-
grackle.
Yeah. Release the grackle, obviously.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grackle.
Yep.
Isn't a cat bird from like Avatar: The Last Airbender? It's just like a cat with bird wings.
We talking about Appa, the flying bison?
Well, no,
Yep,
there's
yep.
just they combine.
That's the only animal I know. Yep,
They-
yeah, exactly.
They combine things together all the time in Avatar.
Okay.
Yeah.
They'll be
There's
like duck turtles and stuff.
that's become a really hot magic thing. I feel like the
Duck
past
turtles?
2 years. No, well, I mean, yes, that as well, which is a weird.
Well, there's
thing to think
obviously
about.
a bunch of Simic players at WotC, otherwise we wouldn't have a new busted blue-green card every
Yeah,
set, right?
There's just a bunch of cat birds. There's so
Yeah.
many cat birds, and you're like, oh, I mean, I'm not upset. It's just where'd all these cat birds come from?
Yeah. It's hard to
I
explain.
caught a bush tit.
There's the old D&D explanation, which is, if you ever want to know why something is around, a mad wizard did it.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
In the case of
Who made that?
in the case of magic cards, that's all the things.
Wizard did it.
That's right.
But it's
His
usually
name is-
described as like, yeah, some like a mad wizard, in fact, because a normal wizard wouldn't try to be like, hey, let's combine these things together.
Quick mad wizard question. The first time you play a bird on a given terrain, do you get to also take the action? Like if I want to
No.
if I want to get eggs, do I just have to click eggs?
No.
Or can I put a
No,
bird
you
down?
can play a bird or
Okay.
activate the row. You can't do both.
Okay, good. Thank you.
One action per turn.
Yeah,
All good.
that makes it fair.
Is the wizard named Grackle? Sorry, is the mad wizard named Grackle?
Grackle, a mad wizard, has imprisoned you.
Okay, grackle now, like bird before stopped meaning anything, but grackle, we didn't say it for a minute, and then when we started saying it again, it felt like it was a new word to me, so that's where I'm at with that. I'm having a different kind of like my brain and my ears telling each other lies thing going on.
Whoa, hold on here.
Yeah.
One of the
My,
cards Go ahead.
Oh no, my joke sucked. Go ahead.
Oh, this isn't even a joke, but one of my birds is a black-crowned night heron, and I wasn't sure that there was a distinction made for day herons and night herons.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Fighter of the night heron.
Oh. Wait, where am I?
It's
That Anna's hummingbird is really pretty. Like, I love that color of its head.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear it squeak when I repeatedly click the... We haven't even shown off that. Somebody needs to get a woodcock stat.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wait. Ooh, the cuckoo. Hold up. This is the stream now. Sorry. I should get food. Yeah. Me, Ben. Yeah, you can just click I mean, once we get a woodcock, we are gonna... We need to spend like a solid 5 minutes just clicking on it, right?
That's all we need to do for the rest of the stream.
Probably right.
tweet, 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 tweet. Stop clicking on me.
The woodcock sounds annoyed from the first click, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's already... The woodcock doesn't want to be here. Rather be somewhere else stomping on, well, the ground.
They don't get annoyed, they stay annoyed.
I'm just enjoying hearing the screech of a barn owl.
Wait, no. Get out of the way, you catbird. I want to hear the... And this is another thing. Wingspan dev team, if you're out there watching, it's just some little bit of criticism. I would love to be able to hear this burrowing owl just shout when it's in the draw. Let me. That might influence my actions. If I like the way a bird sounds, I'll buy it.
You only want beautiful bird song around you.
I want my bird... Well, I kind of just rather having just, like, this discordant mess of bird noises. Just, like, a bunch of and, like, kind of things just repeatedly.
You
Love,
just want to be in a forest.
Yeah.
love the cockatoos who think they can sing like humans.
This game should have an extra special feature that's like the map building modes of lots of games, but instead you just compose your own 10 minutes of white noise with like their background tracks and all the birds you own, and you can just click them however you want.
Yeah.
Like as much as you want.
Soundboard?
Yeah, exactly. You just have a soundboard and you can build your own, white noise tracks to go to sleep to.
I'm just gonna open up the console and the console command, put in God mode, and then
Yeah.
force a bird to go live in a habitat it can't survive in.
Oh no.
See, the problem is if you bring up the console and turn on no-clip mode, then all the birds throw their feathers back and fly away.
Oh no!
We should take a quick commercial break.
I was
we
going to
just
say
finished
this is a
round two,
very
sure.
good time because we're in
a
round
perfect
2,
time.
which means we got 2 whole rounds
Yes.
left. So we should probably take a quick little commercial break. Don't go away because we've clipped your wings. We'll be back. That was a good thing to say, right?
2 tweets of someone help me.
Oh yeah. Oh. I was reading a sports magazine. Hi everybody. Welcome back to Loading Ready Run. Crossing the streams, we're playing Wingspan. Bird game. I'm Wheeler, and we got Nelson, Matt, Ian.
Yo.
Caw.
Showing
No,
off a massive unit like that on stream? That's
Oh,
on
yeah.
the verge of TOS right there.
I mean, it's weird, huh? I got it as a joke. No, I mean, people don't actually get large bird prints, right? Yeah, too much. That's one cock you don't want to show on stream.
Just one turgid beak on that.
What do we do? We're playing Wingspan.
Our sensibilities have flown the coop.
We're playing a bird game. It's called Wingspan. It's a lot of fun. We're in round 3 of 4.
I have become the... Oh, no!
You have become the oh no.
I'm playing this game specifically to play the birds that I like, and one of my favorites.
Ooh,
Black-billed magpie, yeah.
Not the American Goldfinch?
Well, I do get to pick 2 cards, so... Yeah, actually, yeah. I will take that Goldfinch.
Yeah. I do like the Goldfinch.
Well, I get bonus points for birds that eat wheat, so... And that's going to be good for Daddy Ian.
Do you normally call yourself Daddy Ian?
That's the first time, and I don't like the mouthfeel of that.
We went there.
Well, what's you know what they say? What's good for the goose is good for the Daddy Ian.
Oh, let me take a gander at which puns we've outlawed, and yep, that one's getting on there right lick split.
Sorry, I just had a moment where I'm trying to think if it's how stupid would I sound if I asked disingenuously if do birds have tongues? How uncomfortable would people be if they if so let's say you're okay. So let's pretend we're in a position in which you could sit next to somebody else and, you know, not be like, please move 6 feet away from me.
Right.
And they turn to you and they ask you with the same kind of cadence of like, do you have the time? They go, hey, sorry for bothering you. Quick question. Do birds have tongues?
Oh God, Wheeler, you described if I want to ruin a human being, then that is a question that I beg to be asked, because have you seen tropical bird tongues?
Oh, I mean,
The length and dexterity and sometimes hairiness with which they will probe anything within their region.
wait a minute.
And it's
hairiness.
so dry.
Ian, your tone and the language you're using is verging slightly in the erotic, and I'm concerned.
It's very horny.
Yeah.
I love a good bird tongue because, you know, that it's their primary method of investigation. But to people who don't understand why birds will just a parrot will just come up to them, and with this huge pinky-like thing that's coming out from between these two, just claws of black chitin, and it just extends and gently probes the side of your face. Oh, like
So,
Thanks for watching LRR tonight. This stream was brought to you by you, the patrons,
That's
over
so
at
funny.
patreon.com/LRR.
birds are horrifying, and I love them.
I didn't know that birds and Dick Tracy shared the same method of investigation. I'm looking for someone in the area.
God, it's been a long time since I thought about Dick Tracy.
Yep. It's a great film to say you like and never watch.
I wonder if Dick Tracy has aged okay. I actually have no idea.
The character or
I feel like maybe it's
IP?
ableist. No, like, yeah, like the movie from the 90s. Like, I wonder if it's okay. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I did see it, like, sometime around the year it came out.
Still got plenty of
I feel like it's probably got some ableist stuff. It's probably pretty sexist.
I'm pretty
but
sure that some of
maybe
those
it's
some of
okay.
the villains are probably pretty ableist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they just took. They're like, okay, so we want Dick Tracy, and I want just a pinch of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. But actually, let's add a little more like Cool World and what's another film from that era? Like they just really went full like style, and
Right.
just
Yeah,
decided
like
to make everybody shitty in it.
Right. The cinematography of Dick Tracy was pretty cool.
I mean, I don't remember this
Take my vitamins.
movie personally.
There's look at that American Goldfinch on the screen real quick.
Yeah.
So imagine a grown man dressing up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with like a really bright blue hat that's like the brim is as wide as his hips.
Yeah, and they sound like the American woodcock.
I mean, like,
Exactly.
the problematic movie from my past that I'm afraid to return to just to see like how it stands up is the Austin Powers series.
Oh, well, I have good news for you. They're all
Go
bad.
on.
They're all terrible. They're just, it's all...
Played a gray catbird. Good for you.
Yeah, the thing I remember most about the Dick Tracy film was the McDonald's tie-in, because I think it was the first media blitz I remember properly understanding and being somewhat targeted to as a kid.
You were, even back then, you're like, why would anybody want to order a Dick Mac? I don't get it.
Flat face? What is going on? Why am I supposed to know who all these people are?
Why are my fries why do they dump a bunch of mustard on my fries?
Why isn't the hamburger suddenly talking with a New York accent?
Suddenly. Wait, the hamburger.
Hey,
like,
rabble,
talks?
rabble.
I never knew Mayor McCheese was so corrupt.
Oh no!
Ronald is... Oh, God. Grimace is... I just want them dead! I want the McNuggets dead!
And of course, you know that Big Mac is on his payroll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the twist.
Oh
how you
wow! We just need. You guys remember the old Kelsey Grammer vehicle boss, in which he plays a mayor of Chicago. It's actually incredibly good, but we needed something like that, but for McDonald Land.
What's it called? Bots? I definitely have not seen this Kelsey Grammer show.
Boss.
Boss. Oh, okay. That sounds...
Like Hugo.
It was a show from probably about a decade back at this point, but 3 seasons.
I'm still working my way through Periscope down.
Oh. Yeah, if you want to see Kelsey Grammer mean.
Meaner than when he played Beast in X-Men Part 3?
Oh, no, vindictive mean. Just a corrupt politician.
Oh.
And less blue.
More like Kelsey Grumpy.
I mean, he was blackmailing Woody throughout all of Cheers, right? Like, that was a side plot.
Clearly.
I think you have blackmailing and demeaning, like, confused. I feel like Cheers, Kelsey Grammer is like, oh, it's just actually Fraser, right? It's the same character, isn't it? It is the same character.
Well,
right?
I mean, it's not the same character.
Yeah,
I mean,
to put it in parlance,
it's
you'll understand there was a time skip there between the two.
Right.
a little bit of growth, and some growth, and
Well, a little bit of off-word training.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Fraser from Cheers, disrespects Woody no more than he disrespects himself.
Yeah. Wait, no, never mind. I'm not gonna finish this thought. Great. Speaking of birds,
Yeah.
Yeah, the American Goldfinch.
oh my god, a pygmy nuthatch?
Gold!
They breed late, after the milkweed thistle have gone to seed.
Okay.
That
Good to know.
you can't put the word breed and seed in the same
Right?
sentence. That's just
That's asking for it.
Yeah. At that point, it's consensual.
I mean, I feel. Do you ever feel like that every game just has a little bit of horniness written into it?
Little?
Just a little bit. Like I feel, and I don't think this is just a product of the people that are. I don't think it's a product of reading too much into it. But every little game, I mean, birds especially. No, it's not just me. Don't say it's just me. We're all in this together.
I know game developers. There is absolutely any chance, just a little bit, just the thin end of the horny wedge.
The horny wedge?
Which is different from the Horner wedge, we have to be very clear.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Yeah, the thin edge.
They're
of
next
the
to each other
horn
on the wheel, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I needed to gain 3 from the supply in terms of grain.
That's so much great. Wait, there were 3 grain in the supply?
No, I just gained them. Thanks to the American goldfinch.
Oh, wow.
Wild.
That's a
Which
good goldfinch.
one time-
Breed slate after the milkweed and thistle have gone to seed.
Not a bad finch right there. Okay, yeah, we need to do this.
Not a bad finch. I kind of just want to hear what this pygmy nuthatch sounds like.
It sounds like a pygmy nuthatch.
Does it say its name?
No, that's for you to do.
Pygmy nuthatch. Pygmy nuthatch song? No, I don't want a song. Wait a minute. Is this audio? Yeah, this audio's not going to come through. Great. Wait a minute. This bird just
about
sounds
this
like a
one?
bird.
No, we like that one.
Imagine.
We like
Unbelievable.
Okay, they're all good. They're all good. Every
I
bird is
demand a
good bird.
refund.
But we need another cherry, right? Yeah.
Isn't it weird how Atticus Finch was played by Gregory Peck?
So weird. Wait. Maybe?
You ever just think about that? I mean, now you will.
I'm too
but...
busy. I'm too busy thinking about holes. It's been a year, but you know it's still there.
The movie or where?
There's a movie.
What's a movie?
Sorry, film. The film.
Masterpiece.
What's a movie?
What? Yeah.
It's a miserable pile of edits.
I should know.
Enough talk.
Second reel.
Is Holes a Disney classic? Like, is it like...
Oh,
I
Lord,
went
no.
at Disney, do they have like a special shelf for the like
The whole
bestsellers?
shelf?
They have a special shelf just for Holes.
Every
call-
morning,
it's a
somebody walks
doorway.
past that and can't help but think they really should have just gone with. Why didn't they make it a hole? It could be a whole hole. I don't understand the shelf.
Yeah. Even just a recess.
You
You
have
know?
to take the entire thing.
Oh, that's good. Oh, horned lark. That's. A
I'm
good
sorry.
bird.
Whoa. Who's got the Aniga?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Amiga.
The snake bird?
That's got to be a bird that says its own name.
Probably.
I mean, kinda. It hasn't stopped quacking. Well, not quacking.
No, there's a really good Okay, we have something in the pile here, which is now the closest thing I've seen to a bad bird, and I still won't say that it is, but the white-faced ibis.
Not your favorite?
The ibis is the closest thing to an actual garbage bird that I will cop to.
What about the common seagull around here? I can't stand those things.
You hate gulls?
I don't like our seagulls. There's probably some gulls in the world that are okay. But I've just been pooped on too many times and watched them fight each other over little garbage. That I just, I'm going to need some kind of healing experience with the seagulls before I can respect them.
It's that they're mean to each other, and that's what I don't like.
Yeah. That's the same with the ibis, or what?
Oh, well, no, the ibis is just
horrible?
they go right into the garbage, like the garbage part of the garbage that the good birds won't go at.
Well, that long beak is probably really great for getting all the way down.
I mean, why would you
trash.
ever want one when you could just get a spoonbill right next to it? Hey, we don't talk.
Spoonbill.
Let's not badmouth spoonbills here, all right? I'll exit out of this game.
I will not downplay a spoonbill. Like I said, the shoebill is a good bird, and the spoonbill is of the same ilk.
Just to mess with us, they should sneak in like a platypus into one of these expansions.
Ooh, yes.
Oh God.
Very platypus.
Could you imagine the 3 handwritten letters they would get?
Yeah.
I couldn't log into my email, and even then, I don't like using it unless my nephew's over. So I'm writing you a letter.
Okay, as a pharmacist, I have to say that platypus is in fact not a bird, but is a mammal. Semi-aquatic in nature. There's a whole song about it. You should really listen.
And look at your little kid.
There's a
Oh, that is that what
song
bird
about
was
it?
that?
Oh, that was the black-billed magpie.
Survival.
And when another player's corvid roll succeeds, gain 1 die from the bird feeder.
The corvid roll? Wait, that...
Or I guess corvid action.
there we go.
Goodbye.
Is that
Wait,
just
really?
corvid? I thought that... Isn't this any predatory bird?
Yeah, I guess it is any... Yeah. Any
You
predation.
thought it was only corvid?
What about corvids? Corvid in
I mean,
the
they're
house?
great.
They're very good.
Ooh.
I've
Now,
laid eggs.
Ian, you hate the ibis. What about the ibex?
I have little feelings one way or another towards ungulates.
On Hinga, this bird is called snakebird. It swims with only head
And I don't
neck
hate
above
the
water.
ibis, but it's the closest thing I would get to saying that it's a bad bird. It's like, I'd prefer not.
The Anhinga, the trivia woman said that the bird is called snakebird, and it swims with only its head and neck above water. I can't help but I feel like snakebird is a nickname that it made up for itself. Hey, they call me snakebird. Are you sure people called you snakebird before this? Oh yeah. Back in
Yeah,
my
the-
hometown?
The Anhinga strangely showed up to school not knowing anyone else.
The only
Which
reason
elementary school did you go to, Anhinga?
The only time I tried to give myself a nickname was, I think, oh god, level orange swimming lessons. And I tried.
Was your nickname Level Orange?
I said to people, like, my name's Ian, but people call me Ace.
Oh, jeez. You went with Ace. That's
Yes.
awesome.
I think I saw it on like Darkwing Duck or some shit.
Oh no.
And it didn't turn out because, well, you know, when you give yourself a nickname you're not used to hearing and people try calling you by it because they're trying to, you know, yeah. Don't give yourself a nickname, kids.
And then you don't turn your head. And you're like, oh.
I'm surprised. I mean, maybe this is a common technique among, I guess, like literal children. Because how would this ever work anywhere else? But like, if you hear somebody say a word, like somebody in a conversation said ace, and you were like, don't use that word. And they're like, what? And you're like, you said ace, and it just reminds me of an old nickname I hate. And then because their kids like, oh, well, I'm just going to call you Ace for the rest of your life.
Oh, there we go.
Kids are like that, you know.
Well,
if you want them to stay up, just let them know it's bedtime.
That just doesn't. I don't remember ever like that ever crossing my mind or like having somebody do that as a kid. Which seems like a total kid move, right?
Yeah, the best way to get a nickname is to be in a group chat and make a typo, because then everyone else in the group chat will just assign that typo to you forever, and you'll never escape it. And that'll be your new name.
Why does it sound like you're speaking from personal experience here, Matt?
Oh, I don't have personal experiences.
Oh.
I'm just very perceptive.
Anyway, the point is what I tried to make a nickname when I also was swimming in the water.
Dees.
You tried to make a nickname that sounded cool, then proceeded to do an activity where you flail about,
Yes.
where you learn to flail about in the water.
With only my neck and head above water, yes.
Yeah.
When you're most vulnerable.
What are you doing? Oh, I guess you idiots have never heard of the
backstroke?
snake bird. The backstroke. Just a really uppity stance for a kid to take. Okay, wow, I didn't think I'd have to explain this to you. Anyways, it's called the backstroke.
I call this one Wonderwall.
Oh, yeah. Screech Owl, baby.
Oh, yeah!
That's a good bird. That is a good bird. Powerful bird right here.
Oh, people
Right
don't
there.
give
Good
owls enough credit for how good of a birds they are.
Oh, they're a great bird.
They are soft, and they do take the snuggle.
Plus, he doesn't want to listen to an owl. You know, when an owl starts talking, you let them speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, titmouse. The juniper titmouse.
Good cap on that boy.
Well, that's a good noise. That's a good bird sound. The eastern screech owl? Ooh.
It makes you screech, and it makes me screech, and it makes all of us screech.
I screech, you screech. We all screech for eastern screech owl.
Yes.
I've figured out that I don't love the blue-winged warbler sound, but your yellow-billed cuckoo, that's how we say it up here in Canada. The yellow-billed cuckoo, I appreciate.
It's very good sound. I'm starting to... I just learned that the hummingbird dives over 100 feet in the air as a mating ritual.
Whoa.
Is that what they're doing?
How?
That's sweet.
That's so many feet.
They only have 2.
I think they just fly up there first.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, they have
Really?
wings, dog.
Oh yeah? Where?
They come out of their shoulders.
They got wings? Name 2 of them.
right.
Oh, what is? Hold on.
Wait,
what
did
word is
Wingspan
this?
just grab the Game of Thrones soundtrack? No, it's Lord of the Rings. It was the same chords, I swear.
Prothonotary warbler. Prothonotary warbler. The name prothonotary comes from Catholic scribes who wore yellow hoods. Wowee.
It's the reverse of the cardinal. Where they were
Oh
called
my
that
god,
because
no.
of the red
no
hat.
I thought one came before the other. This is... you telling me the baseball team wasn't the first use of that word? This is a lot to take in. You learn a lot while playing Bird Game.
Yeah. And only a tiny bit of it is about the cloaca.
Are you telling me
tiny
that most of Catholicism is based off of birds?
Just birds' names.
Just
Yeah,
bird,
exactly.
It's bird school.
On any bird.
A very early pope was just really into birds.
Oh, can I do it? Can I do it? I think I can do it. Yay.
He did it.
I got to lay an egg, kids. Really happy about it. We'll lay another one.
Roll it back
Paper.
here. The cardinal's the cardinal, right? What bird is the pope bird?
Isn't
think-
there one literally called a pope bird?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure
Oh.
there is one called Pope Bird.
Pope bird.
The dove.
Ooh, I mean that's Holy Ghosty though.
Yeah. What is the Jesus bird? What's the Pope bird? And what's the Holy Ghost bird?
Yeah, that's what we need to really find
Well,
out.
I mean, technically, they're all the same bird. If we want to really get into it.
One's a rock dove and one's a pigeon, and the other one is just feral.
Ooh. Good bird noises. Oh, turn one more. Wow, I have so many of those birds. These are not the birds I want.
I completely forgot I was supposed to be doing cup nest birds.
I feel like I did take this ibis just because Ian talked about how bad it was. Like, I should have taken it, but there was something where like, yeah, I'm not taking the stupid ibis. What are you nuts?
No, you gotta take it just to tilt in. You gotta
I don't know if
praise
that's
the
my
glorious
strategy.
garbage bird.
I don't think that's my strategy this late in the game. I need to... Or maybe it is. Yeah, I just want more.
He just wants more, folks.
More birds.
I need birds. I need birds on my desk. Ooh, a red crossbill.
I can't tell whether the laughter of the black-billed magpie would drive me insane or just be great. Maybe I'd really enjoy it.
I think Australians really love magpies, right? Like
Oh,
it's a great relationship. They're
Different
fun
magpie,
birds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the black-billed magpie. If you want to be driven insane by that noise, move to middle Alberta.
Oh.
I'm good.
Oh.
But Wheeler, there are so many other good reasons to move to Middle Alberta.
No,
Just to know, I see.
no. There's
I mean,
there's the magpies. There's a Brazilian steakhouse I like, and there's a noodle joint that has a sauce that I haven't found a replica of over here yet.
I mean, that honestly crosses off my 3 wants. I can work from home. Like that sounds great.
I could see Wheeler moving to Hinton if, like, the wing place next door was just right. It's just like, can we get some of that sauce?
I need I need to eat at a nice place. There's got to be a great bird to look at.
Yeah.
And then
and-
another one.
They are smart
Related-
too. I had a girlfriend who had a family, or whose family had a black-billed magpie as a pet, and they taught it to say they would throw a towel over it, just for fun, and the bird would get trapped underneath, and they taught it to say,
Okay.
"Help! Help!"
Oh no.
So they enjoy doing that whenever they bring new people over, is they just throw a towel
Yeah.
over the bird and let it scream for help.
Also, just to mess with the neighbors constantly, I'm sure. Yeah,
Well,
Favre
really
Studios
fun.
in chat also. What I thought this story was going with, it was just like, I had a girlfriend, she had a family. Whose turn is it? What's next?
It's my turn, and I have to say that my barred owl just ate a dick thistle.
Oh,
Oh, a
whole
dick
thing?
thistle's a great bird. The whole thing.
Yeah.
God.
all of it?
Ooh, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
What?
Dick Sissel does sound like an old game show host, though.
Ooh, I get to take something from the bird feeder because someone did a predatory activity.
Yeah, on
That
the,
was
on the
probably
dick
Matt's
thistle.
barred owl. Yeah.
I have a black vulture here, and I noticed that no one else has predated successfully because I've gotten nothing from it.
Wait. Oh, the one drop. Yeah. Where'd you go?
My
Where'd you go?
Cooper's hawk caught something. My Cooper's hawk ate another bird at some point a while ago.
Ian, you're gonna love me. You're getting another food.
Hey, great!
Okay, hold on. Hold
Thank
on.
I
No.
need that fish.
Matt, you sneaky bastard. When did you get this killdeer down? Was that the killdeer joke that we... Well, joke's a strong word, but the conversation where we talked about killdeer?
Yeah.
Be
God.
kind to Paul. He tries really hard.
Hey, no, I'm not... I wasn't roasting
Yeah.
Paul. Not at Paul. I was roasting the punch-up for it.
Do you
not-
have
I've
the
dealt-
cover bird? The scissor-tailed flying, like the cover of the box?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping to play this scissor-tailed flycatcher. Is that all right?
Oh,
Everybody gets a worm.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It's worth 8 points, right? Or at least it has 8 feathers.
It
Also-
only has 8 feathers, and if it loses one, it loses its place in the ranking.
Right. But currently it's the 8th best bird.
Take it.
That's a pretty good bird. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it my turn? Lay eggs on birds. I don't want to do that. No, it's Wheeler's turn, right?
We just
Yeah,
finished
There
the
we
round,
go.
yeah.
There we go. Cool.
Now it's back to you.
Oof.
Huzzah!
I
Maybe.
did not succeed there.
Yeah, me neither.
God.
What are we doing? What are the like intermediary trolls? Oh, it doesn't tell you, right? That's fine. Okay. Oh no, I tied. Did I tie for first there? Okay, great.
I'm gonna go on to
I'll take it.
Twitter later and be like, I can't help but notice how we tried to talk about Matt having the killdeer and then all of a sudden didn't talk about it anymore. Because this is messed up. This bird draws you so many cards.
Oh yeah, if you give it eggs.
And it's on but it's on the egg. That's
Oh,
the
I'm sorry. Was that it was a mechanical issue?
Well, it's a mechanical nightmare is what it is. It's a combo. You make egg and then you use that egg to draw a card. He's popping off.
Yep.
What if you have another bird that lets you discard cards to make eggs?
Oh,
Think
yeah,
about
that-
it.
It's just like in Magic. The best words to see on a card is draw a card.
No, yeah, you've just got Channel Firebird going on over
And
there.
bird. I like seeing bird on cards.
Honestly, if you see the word bird on a Magic card, it's probably a pretty good card.
It's probably a pretty great bird. What do you do? I don't-
Except for Cloudscape. That card's just evil.
Oh, all these birds are not great birds. Oh, they're all good birds, but you know. Actually, hold up.
They can't all be
no.
great.
No. Yeah, I want that one. Wait, no, this is terrible. All this is terrible.
Juniper titmouse.
We're in the
These
final
little
round,
birds
and I'm
make it
just
through
getting
winter
to the
by
point of
storing
popping
seeds.
off. And I'm really disappointed about that.
The Anhinga looks more like a dragon than these other birds. Right?
Are you looking at the log as its tail?
Oh, maybe. Oops.
That's a mistake I made.
It does
Oh.
kind of look like it's,
Yeah, definitely.
If you look at that log, it kind of looks like it's snowboarding.
Well, it's like the exact same color as the log, which I'm sure that's on purpose from the Anhinga to be all like stealthy. But no, it's also just the way it's grooming itself.
You're
and, like,
giving
the
this
length of its
bird a
neck.
lot of credit. Yeah, it's just got a really long neck.
Yeah, the long neck makes you more of a dragon. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, Juniper Titmouse sounds... This is just somebody's OC.
I should name my dog that.
Juniper Titmouse?
Yeah.
That's a good
I
name
just need
for
to
a
get
dog.
Or at least, yeah, or at least let it be like your dog's gamer tag.
We call those
His
dog
name is
tags. We
unavailable.
shorten it.
That's
Oh,
right. Yeah. The SPCA is the real game.
the game you play with my heart.
Ooh. White-breasted nuthatch. That's a good-looking bird.
Oh yeah.
Red-eyed vireo.
Or an American coot.
American coot. Coot.
It allows you to
Coot.
cycle your cards.
The American coot. Some of these bird facts, they're like, I don't know. How about we just rewrite that they put away seeds for winter?
Whoa, whoa.
Like,
Yeah.
for the 9th time.
The American coot just lets you cycle cards?
Yep.
The coot's a good bird.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody stay away from that goddamn coot.
A black skimmer, you say?
Oh, that's a good bird. That's a good-looking bird. That's a confident bird. Look at it. Look at it.
That is a bird that wanted to be a toucan but didn't quite make it through graduate school.
It does look like one of those websites where you can combine two different Pokemon together, and somebody did it with a toucan and a puffin. Wait, who took the coot?
Not guilty.
Matt, if you took that goddamn coot.
I'm going after you.
Ian, you took the... Wait,
I
sorry,
don't-
you are guilty. Nelson is guilty. Oh, you got the Wingspan bird, though.
I do have the
cover
Wingspan
bird.
bird. I played the Flycatcher, yeah, it's true. Oh, I do have the coot. I'm sorry, it's in my hand. I haven't played it yet. Well, I'll trade you.
I don't think. I think this is more of a collectible card bird
Give me
game.
a yeah.
Not a
Give me
tradable card bird game.
if anyone has another Grackle, like I have a common Grackle, so I would love to have a mythic rare Grackle.
Oh yeah, who was anting what birds before we started this?
Oh yeah, I forgot to flip the top card of my bird deck. Also, you were calling it. Yeah, we called it a deck building game, but we missed our chance to call it a duck billing game.
Oh,
Oh,
Next
boy.
time. Next time.
Wait. I think I made that joke.
Damn it. I knew I got it
Maybe?
from somewhere.
I think we did duck builds earlier, but in a different context.
I mean, it's
fine.
usually it's safe to say that we
You know what?
rehash the same joke.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what? In the ecosystems, everything goes around in a cycle, and this is the same with our jokes while we play Bird Game.
Just please be glad you're not getting the same jokes, twice a week.
Yeah.
God.
Don't
a
worry,
lot
that joke passed through the water table before it, reached your ears again.
It's cyclical.
Yeah.
They added Ouroboros as a bird.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Bird snake, as opposed to snake bird. Don't
Bird
get
snake.
confused.
Mm-hmm. One's Quetzalcoatl?
Quetzalcoatl.
Different from Senior Extapalapakepple.
Yeah.
Jess. Oh.
I mean, they're both dating and in love, but there are differences between the two.
Oh, that was stupid.
Oops.
Like a self-deprecating gamer that only plays bird game. Well, that was stupid. God, I should have cached the wheat. Honey, is it okay? No, it's not okay. I passed up the black skimmer. I knocked over a bird-related item.
Oh,
Apologies for the noise.
You know what? I think it's time.
do it.
Uh-oh. What's the time for?
Time
Yeah,
to
bird-
turkey vulture and black skimmer.
Oh,
You know what? I can take all of these birds, but there is no way that I'm going to be able to put them all. And you know what? I'm not taking the black skimmer. There's no way I'm going to be able to get that on the board. That said, though,
There's only so many fish in the sea.
But what if you tried?
Unless.
Sometimes having them in your hand is good.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
Oh
about that?
no! Oh my god. I guess they're only one feather. But still.
yeah, it could have been better, but at least I get my yellow rump warbler.
You might be a yellow rump warbler.
You yellow-breasted chat.
Alright, do I have anything here?
The yellow-breasted Chattahoochee.
The Hachimachi.
Puffin toucan Pokemon.
Discard eggs.
Normal flying type.
I clicked on that link and now I own a bird. Do I have to pay for this bird?
The real
you're
problem
on
is
its
cleaning up
Patreon.
after it.
Yeah.
What do you mean clean up? That's what the Marmaduke is for.
Perfect.
Game supply. What
Maybe
do we want?
maybe you're not going to have this bird long enough for it to be a problem.
Ooh, I got a new guy. Guy who puts newspaper comics on the floor of their bird's cage, but does so through purchased anthologies that he then rips out the pages and just places them on the ground.
It's a lifestyle.
Wow, you really like Calvin and Hobbes, don't you? Bird's gotta shit somewhere.
Okay, I think we're good.
All birds are self-cleaning if you wait long enough. Like cleaning in the sense of like hunting? Like I guess, yeah. They
I think all birds are just generally self-cleaning in general. It's the whole preening thing.
Yeah.
It's phoenixes. Like, if you're making a joke there, it's all phoenixes are self-cleaning if you wait long enough.
I appreciate this joke.
I need to run my self-cleaning oven. But don't. If you own birds, do not run a self-cleaning oven.
Be sure to put your phoenix in that self-cleaning oven first.
Oh no.
Wait, why wouldn't you run a self...
Pet birds are generally quite susceptible to respiratory issues.
Yeah.
And self-cleaning ovens, apparently, some models of them will off-gas quite a bit during the self-cleaning process, as a feature of the coatings in the self-cleaning, in the coating of the oven itself.
It's why you shouldn't paint your bird's fingernails. Because of the fumes.
Kind of like the Teflon issue.
Yeah.
White-faced ibis. White-faced ibises nest in colonies with herons and egrets.
Lincoln Sparrow?
You can find it in the park.
Crawling in my down. Oh no, God no, that'd be the perfect band name, System of a Down.
Yep. Flying in my sleep. These pecs I cannot heal.
Don't want to do that.
I used to have a pet Lincoln Sparrow, but unfortunately one afternoon somebody ran into my house and screamed "Sic Semper Tyrannis" and shot it in the back of the head. Ever since then, I haven't been able to replace it.
Always faithful to terrible lizard.
I think it had something to do with lizards and eggs, but I don't know.
Oh no, that's Sic Semper Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Sic Semper Tyrannosaurus.
Isn't that what the Red Power Ranger says when he morphs?
Sic Semper Tyrannosaurus. I never Power Rangered.
Mastodon, states' rights.
Bobby, you need to tone it down.
Plummeting Sloth in the chat with Jonathan Wilkes Booby.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go. Okay, let's eat a rat and play. Oh, friends,
This is all.
I'm going.
Does everyone
Veetol.
get burbs now?
No, I'm going Veetol though. Oh, I don't have enough eggs to go Veetol.
Oh no!
Lay
You gotta lay
eggs
a
in
clutch.
grass.
It's all a perfectly good plan until you run out of eggs.
Yep. What can I lay? No, I need to get eggs. Well, we'll get eggs.
Get eggs, acquire bird. How many eggs you getting?
3.
2, 3, 4. I already have 5. Okay, so this is 3 points.
I don't know why, but I kind of know why. Now I'm just going through all the different things that Saban, the people that the guy and then the company that localized all of the whatchamacallits?
The tokusatsus?
Yeah, and he just slapped his name on the front of everything, so it's all like Saban's blank.
Mm-hmm.
And you get good ones like Saban's Gulliver's Travels. Saban's Adventures of Oliver Twist.
Presented by Save On Foods.
It's the same guy. Lay an egg. Alright, if you say so.
Please, no Carl Masick. I'm looking at American Robin and now just wishing that there was just some sort of international Robin program for Batman.
He caught some flack, tries to source them locally now.
Yeah.
This week you get to work with Czechoslovakian Robin. do you speak Czech? No. Oh, that's going to be a problem.
Next week, Estonian Robin.
I feel like this is like, if in this Batman timeline we need to like lay into Lethal Weapon for the attitude here, where it's just like there's all these different Robins and Batman only speaks English and he's just like, I'm getting too old for this.
Isn't Batman always getting too old for this?
Yeah, I mean maybe Batman should have been in Lethal Weapon.
Oh, sorry, it's my turn. I was looking
Staring at birds?
I was looking at birds in Estonia.
You have a turn?
Oh.
Have you played it yet?
Fan clock going on about how they don't understand this game, as if anyone does.
Are birds even real?
Yeah.
No one knows.
This game's just paying tribute to the government's spy robots. That's why they need to make the music so soothing, so that we're all caught off guard all the time.
Oh, I can only target this one.
You can only target permanents that you control.
Target bird. Click on bird and lay egg. I mean, honestly, a lot of this game is just kind of like...
Click on bird.
Well, you just get your ass kicked. I mean, that's with most games, I guess. But, like, I don't know. And I bought it because of the art. And then I just got my ass kicked, like, twice by the lowest level AI or whatever. And it was like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, okay, I get it.
I keep bringing up my turkey vulture and forgetting that it makes the bird sound, and I keep thinking, why is my keg? Is it off-gassing? Is it leaking? No, it's just the sound that turkey vultures make is like a keg that doesn't have a proper seal.
It's a bird that just sounds like cracking a cold one. Oh, that was...
That's the sound.
Oh, that's a black vulture. Where's the turkey vulture?
Yeah, I haven't off-gas since college.
Right there. You know, I'm going to play it when it's my turn to play it.
Oh, it's eating
Here
your
it comes.
hand.
Is it not your turn now?
Yes, it is.
Come on. Ooh, play that turkey vulture, baby. Let's go.
I just gotta give it
But
an
which
egg.
environment?
Egg!
Come on. Oh!
Turkey vultures can projectile vomit to defend themselves.
Relatable.
So I can
God,
play this
that is-
American Poot for 3 points. Hey, can I ask for some strategy advice? Do you know if when you click in the top right hand corner for the objectives, the victory conditions, if that information is up to date? Like, Wheeler, do you have 3 birds in the stick nests with eggs?
Yeah, I think it's, round specific. 1, 2.
Okay.
Or it might not be updated until the end of the round, but I think it is specific. Yeah, I have 3.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to give up on that dream then. That's fine.
Well, you can get second or third place, you know.
Yeah, it's just getting into that competition is exactly that versus just playing the bird out of my hand is a sure thing. You know what they say about a bird in the bush? Oh, I hate my life.
This turkey
having
vulture
a
sounds
great time.
awful.
Right?
It sounds like a milk like steamer that is just
It's not getting a good seal.
yeah.
The turkey vulture just needs to have its O-rings changed.
It's a multi-purpose O-ring.
Yeah, maybe I could tie for second and get 4 points. That's fine.
I've played an American coot in my water. Amen to that.
Brother.
All right. I need. No, not you. No. You call that egg placement?
They only have the one nest.
So many eggs to lay.
It's not as easy as it looks.
Someone's cloaca's working overtime.
That's just the piss.
That's a weird sentence to say.
It's important for your birds to stay hydrated.
You'd think.
You know, I've never heard Randy Bachman say the word cloaca. And here I am, taking care of business, cloaca overtime, work out.
Oh god.
Get to the cloaca part!
A universe where when birds lay eggs, they just grunt. Like lifting up some heavy furniture.
I mean, we might live in that universe. Yeah, like, the expansion just gives you the bird grunts instead of all their normal calls.
The bear just told me I just played an American coot in my water. I don't know how I feel about this badger anymore.
Honestly, the worst part, like, well, I think I've gotten to the point where I accept that this is just another animal hanging out with us, but why does it have glasses?
It's near.
Because it's bird watching.
But, like, how did it get very tiny spectacles? Like, tiny in that...
Oh, where
don't
did you get them?
Yeah, where and how... Well, I guess he's a badger. He might have, like... They steal stuff, right? Like,
Look,
they're...
he found Mother Goose's nest, and he took everything, alright?
Well, no, going by his expression and also being someone from small town West Kootenays here in the BC, he got those from an artisan.
These are
Okay.
artisan glasses.
He's a friend of the family, so he paid like 75%, but it was still kind of pricey. But you know, you're investing in your local community.
It's important to that badger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's hunting happening.
Oh,
Hunting.
Turn counter is wobbling back and forth.
Warbling.
Wheeler. Oh no, there you go.
Sorry, I
Matt's
didn't
making
sleep
decisions
last
again.
night.
You don't apologize for making bad jokes on Bird Stream.
wait, and to be honest, turn counter, you need to be more specific.
There are no mistakes in this nest.
3 of us matched on
No,
that?
no wrong, just strike.
There we go. Nice.
Oh, powerful.
All right.
All right.
Which
Let's
one of you guys
tally
won
up
this
some
thing?
birds.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. Come on.
Oh my god.
Pleasant
By
dinging
one.
sounds.
By one.
Sorry, I haven't clicked through. I get to hear it dinging on my end now. And here we go. We have all the birds, counting the number of the feathers on them, up to the bonus cards, down to the round of and around goals, up to the eggs. Now this is where I tend to excel. We got food. We tuck them out, and ooh, a clean 76 over 75.
Good game.
Good game.
Well laid.
That sounded great. Thank you.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I remain undefeated
Wait.
in the sense that I'm not in the last place. I'm not defeated by anyone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I took the bullet here. That's
I mean,
good.
I think the 5th slot that could have been filled by an AI, they truly lost.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It would have been fun to kick the crap out of a computer. Great. Well, that was Bird Game.
there it
That
is.
was Wingspan. That was a lot of fun.
Hella fun as always.
Yeah. That's a really good game. And if at home you're like, I still don't entirely understand what happened, it's just a bunch of counting and birds. But the counting's the least important part. Just look at the birds and listen to the beautiful music.
Yeah, pick the ones you
and the
like and
birds.
play them.
Yeah. I would not fault anybody for basing most of their strategy off of I like this bird.
I didn't
And I
lose
like-
with it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, fantastic, folks. I assume usually we have some part of the stream in which we talk about upcoming streams. Is that correct?
We do.
Now.
That is now. That part is now. Because coming up tomorrow, we've got LRRMTG with James and/or Graham and/or Adam playing some of the Magic Arenas. And then we've got Tinker Tailor Solder Fry, where Ian's making a desk.
Yeah, I'm
human-
super excited.
Human scale desk. Not bird
It's
scale.
scaled for me.
You're a human, right?
Yes, noted human. Ian.
I definitely read that as you making a scale that could hold a human on it, like an old timey judicial.
Never been done before, but I'll weigh the sins of humanity on my own human scale tomorrow on Tinker Tailor Solder Fry.
But I'm not.
No, really, I'm building a desk. It's going to be great.
And then on Friday is the Kaldheim PPR. Yeah. Starting at 11, we're going to have a whole bunch of loading ready run folks playing a sealed tournament, actually. This is we're switching it up a little this time, and we're actually we're going to have a full tournament where there will be winners.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
And
there
it's
will
the
be people who
viewers.
are not winners.
Speaking of games where I included birds that in my deck just because I liked them, this one,
Nice.
but nothing else.
And you proxied out the art so that it's from Wingspan.
Yeah, yeah.
Cuts up his boxes of Wingspan and
That's
takes one of the
now. I
notes.
didn't clear it with Wizards or James or Graham or anyone, but I'm sure it'll be cool, right?
Yeah.
4 copies of White-Faced Ibis.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday, Ian's going to be driving around in the car some more.
Mm-hmm. Got a few more days of that left, but there might be some new equipment there, so we'll see. And then on Sunday we begin... Oh, no, that's right.
There's a special bonus
yeah.
stream on Saturday is going to be the Poking Mans.
It's a Pokemon stream, and we definitely know exactly what everything about that is going to look like. Myself, Ben, and James, and it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And now it comes to what I'm calling the Sunday afternoon Ian Stravaganza, which starts with 1 p.m. Project Cards, we're doing Play It Forward. We're still doing our campaign, and then after that we jump directly back into Rhythm Cafe, where we're playing Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythmic Adventure, the first one. Ooh. It's weird, and, well, Heather and I decided to do our own plot again, as usual, which means it's even more weird.
Yeah.
So enjoy
But
that.
It's still a rhythmic adventure.
Yeah, it's a RPG where they've replaced the combat with Taiko no Tatsujin rhythm gaming.
Do they have like peripherals, like for the drums?
They exist for the Switch. We're currently just using the you can use motion control from the Switch controllers, which are actually much better than they have been with the Wii. But you can also use the buttons if you want to. It's got the Ama-chan and the Kamen Rider game soundtrack into it. How can you not love it?
Yeah, with that.
And then on Monday, it is going to be a fiasco because on Dice Friends, Dale is going to be leading Kathleen, Ian, and Andy through a game of fiasco, and it should be very silly if fiasco is anything to go by. I mean, and those players, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So that's coming up on Monday. Now let's welcome all the awesome people who subscribed during the stream. Starting with
Username taken 43. You've been here for 15 months. Thank you so much.
And Underhill 33 has just pinched out 52 eggs. Good job.
Pinch.
Narkuru has been a big fan of the yellow-breasted warbler for 32 months.
Oh, and coming in clutch. Dr. Bob and I are awesome for 44 whole months.
It's Diabore for 52 months. Thank you. It's 1 year and weeks.
A Wells 44 with 57 partridges. No pear trees, though.
Also known as the snake bird. It's Rake X supporting us for 73 months.
The Celesta Rose is known to store nuts and seeds over the winter for the past 32 months. Welcome back.
Such a long winter.
And Gagato Paste. Rising 16 months into the sky.
And Goma Fata Nomad stores nuts and wheat in trees over the winter, but they are different from the last bird that did that for 37 months.
Don't get Lariat Wests mad. They'll peck at you. They're not afraid of humans for 37 months.
Known to feast off the corpses of smaller, weaker birds. Fantastico is back for the 8th month. Welcome back.
Oh, check out the Electro Tile! 15 months, beautiful plumage.
He does have beautiful plumage.
Yeah. And Favre Studios just got eaten by a barred owl. Thank you for returning.
Barred Owl's also known to be stupid for games for 8 months, so be careful of those ones.
The plummeting sloth is the only natural predator of the Australasian shoveler. That's not a real bird. I mean, it is, but it...
Ooh, prepare your cloaca, because here comes a big egg. Gifted by a dog of myth.
I'm ready.
Just imagine Reggie Fils-Aimé saying that. My cloaca is ready.
My cloaca is ready. Now, Hungry Box.
And of course, Edmund Juniper's cloaca is also ready for 48 months.
Visiting from the VODs for 59 months, it was the only one who enjoyed my GG well-laid joke.
Cock Mise for 28
There it goes.
months. I was just waiting for the bird.
Yeah, he passed it.
And we say, Kaka! Thane, 1607. 29 months, thank you so much.
And Jazzy Junior W can only be played in the forest lane for 38 months.
It's been 40 months since Squall Seifer could say the word titmouse without giggling like a schoolgirl.
Zed Blust has been on the roof of the moon base, stomping their feet repeatedly for 48 months, hoping to get a couple of worms to come out of the dirt.
The acid in the stomach of the Ashiok nightmare moose is known to be able to dissolve the bones of its prey, which consist mainly of small, flightless birds. 12 months.
And Zeppelin7790 just regurgitated a pellet. Good job for 28 months.
Hey, 24 months ago, Peter Chordash managed to evolve its tongue to wrap around its head for shock absorption.
Gizmo Freak 1 is a bird.
Flaming Spidernado is one of the few defenses that the insects of Madagascar have against the Scion Hyacinth macaw. 29 months.
And Snapty Flafferman just gifted us a new pet bird called Ron Funches.
It's a good name.
Yeah.
Hey, Demon Fire gifted us a subscription for Bird Game! Hooray! The birds noticed us!
That's my alt.
If you watch the birds long enough, eventually they watch you.
Kalira 77 for 7 months, eats 7 birds each day. That's it.
That's it.
And thank you, of course, for absolutely no bits of Seeb. Thanks.
No
Thank you for
seed.
nothing.
It's cool. We got 1 bit for every good joke we made tonight.
That's a good point.
All right, after this, we're just
That's
going to go
for
into we're going to go into Slack. We're going to be all those bits we got during that stream. Guess we got to go do Bird Game part 3. James.
I thought this was part 3.
Oh,
I mean, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for watching, and hope you had a good time. And join us tomorrow for more silly streaming, and possibly some serious streaming, but mostly silly streaming.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Bird Brains.
thanks for hanging.
Catch you later.
Perch.